Hey there, Supercoda fans. Today we're gonna go over one of the best video game series ever in obviously a place from our childhood. That is The Legend of Zelda. So this adventure starts off when I was 5 years old. I was being babysat. I played The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Immediately got me into the video game. But we're not just gonna talk about my story of how I got into the video game. I'm gonna talk about how it's influenced me through my life and the major things of it. I mean, Legend of Zelda has two fan-made movies that are actually pretty well done. Hero of Time and Sage of Darkness, with decent production value and actors. Not to mention over 16 titled video games, ranging from the Nintendo Entertainment Center to the Wii U soon to be. So every system has it. And anyways, we're gonna go through some of the stuff. But if we're gonna do a Zelda review, I can't be dressed up like this, can I? Well, bang! Oh, how did I get these threads on? What the hell? And a sword. Oh. So anyways, guys, as you can see, I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. So step with me to a time back when I was a virgin. Back before I got girls. Back before I was joining the military, aka the Marines. Back before I was a man. Back when I cried when video game characters died. We're going to my childhood, and it is a fucked up childhood. I'm a loser. But anyways, guys, so here we go. We're gonna go on a mystical adventure of playing some of my favorite Zelda games. Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, maybe one other. I don't know. Anyways, guys, help me defeat and save Hyrule.
Yes. It's all coming back to me now. One of the best Zelda games ever made, Ocarina of Time. It's what got me into it. Funny story is I was being babysat. My babysitter had this game back when in 1998 or 99 or something. I was little. First time I ever played it. And I got it for Christmas when I turned 5. One of the best games ever. Really classic. Played it through my whole childhood. It is my childhood. I mean, it just has so many good fond memories. It was an amazing game at the time. It's amazing on the 3DS too. But yeah, it was a great game. And if you haven't played it yet, then what the hell are you doing? This is back in the childhood when kids actually played kid games. Before kids playing fucking Call of Duty, which is really annoying and the game sucks. But this is back when games were actually like good. You actually had a childhood from it. So I recommend this game heavily. A lot. Majora's Mask, another great game from my childhood. I didn't play it as much as Ocarina of Time just for the fact that I didn't actually own it. I'd borrow it, or you guys remember Blockbuster Video, right? Well, I would rent it. Like, I rented it when I was sick and stuff. So I didn't buy it until I was like 10, which was on the thing that came, the collector edition game for the GameCube, but I rented it all the time for the N64. Great memories with this game too. It's a lot of fun, and I recommend this game too. Not quite as much as Ocarina of Time, but it still is a great game. And it's the darkest game in the story, which I really like the dark atmosphere. But it was a great game at the time. It's a great game now. I really hope they remake it for 3DS too. Twilight Princess. Every kid, every person back when I was in like 5th grade would talk about it. I remember when I was in like 3rd grade when they started advertising pictures of it in the Gamers magazine for Nintendo Power and stuff. I mean, it was like a freaking, dream come true. It had the world I liked, it had the universe, it was dark, I really liked the story, it had more of an adult atmosphere. I really love this game, and between me and Brett, it's one of our favorite Zelda games, to be honest, and honestly, I hope we get another game like this. I'm not saying Skyward Sword was bad, but I honestly want another game like this. I like the story, I like the characters, I like the universe of this, I like the uniform. So, Nintendo, if you're watching this, which I know you're not, it would be pretty awesome for you to come back and make, another game based off this franchise or a sequel kind of like Majora's Mask to this, I mean, I'd be really excited. I mean, I saw the Zelda Wii U and it looks high quality like this, like HD. I like the graphics and then dark gothic kind of atmosphere. Minna is definitely my favorite like sidekick character, and the story developments between that. So, I would just say, again, if you haven't played this game, another great Zelda game. I mean, the only Zelda games I really can say that aren't really worth playing are honestly like Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass. They're okay, but nothing really missing if you don't see it. But I definitely say I recommend this game like almost as much as you at my time. It's like my second or third favorite Zelda game. So I've played it so many times. I got it first on the GameCube, then like a year and a half later I got it on the Wii when I got a Wii because I got a PS3 instead. So I would just say, I really get this game. I'm not really into video games myself. I've grown out of them a lot. I've gotten into film and joined the military, so I don't really have time for games. But when I think of classics, I think of like Legend of Zelda, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. So just definitely get this game. If you find it, which is not that hard to find, pick it up, give it yourself a play. It'll last you about 30 hours, maybe 40 your first time playthrough. But I heavily recommend this game. It's a great game, and it was a great thing from childhood. I remember going on some good hikes, as I used to call it, as a little adventure. But, it was awesome, so I get it. Go out and get it right now.
Oh, anyways, guys, whoa, hold on just a second. I'm getting a little phone call in here. Hold up a sec. YOLO.
Hero of time.
You only live once.
Face me.
Oh, I'm not late. I was just some dirty guy living in my parents' house playing a blank cell phone. Oh, I'm not the hero of time.
Destroy you.
You want to fight me? Okay.
I will give you a reason.
I'll see that case with you.
Destruction.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Some goddamn Ganondorf wanted to find me or something. I don't know. But, back to the review.
The Legend of Zelda Sage of Darkness. I remember this. It's not the Zelda movie I was dreaming of in hell, a lot of stuff, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm a big Gibbs is superior when it comes to special effects, acting, camera work, everything like that. But I have to give them credit. The thing is, most people say this movie and Hero of Time suck, but you gotta keep in mind from a filmmaker's perspective, like me, someone that did media productions through high school, and same with Rhett, it's a low budget. That's the only reason why, there's some cheesy things is for one, not having someone to pay to write a decent script. I guarantee these movies, the director wrote the script himself, kind of like what I have to do with my films, not a writer. And not to mention low props and selecting filming locations that are second best, not the best, but they still do okay. Not to mention everyone in the movies for Sage of Darkness looks like a teenager, like maybe at max a freshman in college, so no one anything that superior when it comes to special effects or anything, anyone with a big time job, budget. I mean, I have to say, the movie's good. In fact, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but the first video I actually ever uploaded on YouTube was a Zelda video. It wasn't a fan film, but it was like a 6-minute short video, 10-minute short video, I can't remember. I took it down a long time ago because it was horrible and shitty because I made it when I was 14 when I first made my YouTube channel. But it was a long ass time ago, 3.5, almost 4 years ago.
Even though you have no real power to
but
stop
I will say, my dream is one day to make a Zelda movie. So, Hero of Time just really got me into YouTube, and obviously I watch people good YouTubers that teach you things like Wayside Creations, the Nostalgia Critic, AVGN, YouTubers like Smosh, Rue, and Johnson. Don't watch them for filming stuff. You can totally tell they don't know what the hell they're doing, but some big people really got me into film to do stuff like that. Here we go. Hero of Time, this is where it all starts. This is actually one of the first videos I ever saw on YouTube, this trailer, this one right here. And ever since then I always had a dream of making a Legend of Zelda fan movie. The only thing I don't get is Nintendo was dickhole fucking douchebags, and they freaking sued these guys or made them take the video off the air because they're like, oh, you're using our character, and they weren't even making money from it, they were just showing it off. So that pissed me off about Nintendo because it made them look like dicks, For all the work, I mean, I know the camera work kind of looks like a porn from the 90s and doesn't look HD, and the camera looks like crap compared to my camera, but for 2006 and the low budget they had for the props they had, and they have a horse in the film and some really cool filming locations. They actually go to Death Mountain. I mean, again, some of the fight scenes have to be cut off because of low budget, but just like Sage of Darkness, a lot of people say this movie's bad. But you got to keep in mind the low budget, like right there, they were filming at Renaissance Festival. I can tell. And, you know, I can tell from a filmmaker. Maybe that's why I enjoy it, is because I do film myself, and me and my buddies are filmmakers, so I understand what probably was like to be on set, and we can guess the filming locations. But a lot of people say, you know, this looks crap, but oh, if I had half that budget, I'd be happy with the film. And I mean, yes, there is some things like that Sharpie for the Triforce, but again, as a filmmaker perspective, you can't give a crap, because honestly, can you do better? Oh, that's right, no you can't, so shut the hell up. You can't like insult something unless you can do better yourself. And I have to say, it is pretty decent, and they didn't, like, unlike Sage of Darkness, where because they're really, really low budget, you can see they're filming at, like, churches and restaurants and stuff like that. And this, you get the whole atmosphere that's, like, medieval times. Like, they never accidentally show, like, a fire hydrant or electric pole in the background. Sage of Darkness did that a bunch, so, you know, that's right, because lower budget and stuff. But, yeah, and this was made in 2006, and I think it came out in 2007, I believe, like, for people to watch. I actually have it downloaded on my computer, believe it or not, but yeah, it's a great movie, and it was a shame that Nintendo had to be douchebags about it and, like, you know, sue them or whatever for, like, making it, because it was a well done movie for, like, the time and for the low budget they had. I think they made it under a $15,000 budget or something, which is really, really, really low for film and coming out with the locations they had, but, you know, I would say give it a watch, and I know I didn't show all the Zelda stuff in here, that would take like 5 hours of video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and little flashback from my childhood of the Legend of Zelda. I hope you guys give it a watch. Subscribe.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of The Legend of Zelda. I know I didn't go through all the gaming, there's a lot of things, but this was just my thing of why I got into the video game. Anyways, guys, I gotta go do something. So I'll see you next time on Super Critters Childhood Memories.
Hero of time. Face me, bitch.